How's it going, guys? This is Kamikaze Highlander again, and I'm here to do something that I don't normally do, and that's complain. And what I'm complaining about today is the options for Ferrotor for tick throws. And if you don't know what a tick throw is, if your opponent's blocking, I've got him set to always block here, you can hit him with this, hit him with a button in most characters, and then cancel into a command grab and it'll connect. This is really good for pressure, and like mix-ups and stuff like that. So, specifically I want to talk about Vicious's command grab first, and how you should really never tick throw off of it, because if I set him to, I wonder, I bet he can even, yeah, he can just straight up disrespect that unarmored. And if I armor it, if I put the inputs in right, you would think, okay, yeah. So you can armor out of his raw, like just neutral sand slide. But if he puts any armor on that, you're gonna get blown up. So Vicious has no command grab options, basically. The startup on the command grab is too long. And you actually, because of that, you get like an extra option to tick off of because of the super long startup, and that's this down 4. You can tick off this down 4, which you can't in any of the other variations. So I'll put it over to Ruthless. Now Ruthless and Lackey, I believe, have the exact same startups for their command grabs. So I'm just going to talk about Ruthless. So if you want to command grab with Ferrotor, your only options are down 3 and down 1. That's all you have. There are no strings that you can tick her off of. You can 1-1, back 1, back 1-2, back 1-2-1, nope, 4, neutral, can't even do a neutral 4. And while you can do it in Vicious, Lackey and Ruthless cannot tick off of this down 4 for some reason. I really don't understand why. And that's it. Really, you know, this string and this string are your best options for cancels. You can't tick it off of forward 3, and you can't tick it off of, you would think my main I would be able to put inputs in better, but you can't tick it off of back 3 either. So we have really limited options for command grabs, and it really sucks for Ferrotor because, you know, when you do this string, you're still at a good range for this, especially if you're in the corner or something. But because you don't have Farah, you can't do a command grab. This is something that, you know, most people will know, and it makes sense. Like I don't want to buff, you know, Ruthless to the point where he gets all of the Lackey things without Farah. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that I can't use any of these strings to apply more pressure and mind games with command grabs. All I've got are these 2 normals. And whereas in Lackey, you know, you don't have to worry about not having Farah, and you always have that 6 frame down 1, which is really good. This is a 10 frame down 1, and so it's not, I mean, it's got some decent range on it as far as the poke goes, but it's a little slower than most other moves. You know, it's not on like the really fast end, like Lackey's down 1. Whereas with Aaron Black, who's not really a grappling character, quote unquote, he's much more focused on mix-ups and pressure. He can tick off of down normals, down 3 just like us, down 1 just like us, but he can also tick off of down 4. And he can also take off of strings. He can take off of 1-1. He can take off of 2-1-1, which we've all seen, and 2-1-1-2-2. My inputs kind of suck. There we go. That's better. I could have swore that I've seen and or pulled off tick throws off of this string. For some reason it's not working, but I don't understand why Aaron Black has more options for ticking than we do. I'm pretty sure those are about the only two strings. Yeah, that was that one. Like, I'm pretty sure you can't tick off of this one. No, can't tick off of that. But I don't. But why we only have two options, where Aaron Black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe more. I'm not an Aaron Black main, so I don't know what all of his tick throws are, but most characters, and Kotal Khan's the same. He has his down normals that he can tick off of, and he also has strings that he can tick off of. And his command grab is a joke as far as inputs go. It's only 2 inputs. Well, 2 directions, I should say, whereas everybody else's is 3. It's usually down, back, forward. So I just want to bring attention to this. I'd like to see it buffed, where, even if it was just, like, back 1, 2, tick off of this, I would feel that's pretty fair, if I can, just tick off of this guy, or even 1, 1, or even just standing 1, I don't want, this guy to come down. I like where Ferritor's at. I really like that they're not an S tier character, quote unquote, oops, and that you have to really play smart to win with them, but it would be really nice to see just more options for this command grab, for tick throws. That's all I want to talk about today. Thoughts, comments, whatever, just let me know.